please welcome your host, Janette Manrara.
Walk this way, don't trip on the floor. Mwah! Hello, and welcome to your midweek edition of It Takes Two. My lineup tonight is purely reserved for those who scored 10s. Yes, only the 10s. If you didn't get a top scoring paddle from the judges, you are not on the guest list. So, on tonight's show, now with Halloween just a few days away, Guys, please tell me that was you. Guys, you know I'm a really big scaredy cat, right? I don't deal... Anyways, I'm gonna go on, okay? So as our couples get ready for Halloween, let's see how Tom, Adam, Dan, and Tilly are getting on in the training room. I'm out of here. I'm done. Tom, get the inflatable bed. We got you. It's gonna help. Okay, now my first couple of the night topped the leaderboard on Saturday. And because they're loving dancing so much, they like the idea of bottling up the experience. But have you ever wondered about the power behind Strictly Magic?
Oh, this is so frustrating. I can't get the choreography this week at all. Ow.
All you need, darling, is some glittable surprise.
Hit me with it. Oh my goodness me! Johannes, it works! It really works!
It does!
We're here. It's John and Johannes, everybody. OMG, amazing routine at the weekend. Surely your confidence has massively gone up again this week with the Charleston.
Well, you know, it was a great... I'm just recovering from those fan leaps because I almost split my kipper.
No, I'm not going to lie. Your legs were higher than my legs doing those.
They were higher than mine, darling.
Oh, my God. Jojo, I mean, there was so much content in there. Did you feel like you could really push him to do it?
Definitely, and we have to say thank you to
Jenny and Sean.
Jenny.
We love Jenny.
Amazing.
Jenny's amazing.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Really took it to the next level. I can't tell you, I'm so happy.
But it just looked like it sat so naturally in you. And you go to the gym a lot, John, but you do mostly weights. And you put stills and photos online of you doing weights. Cardio is not something you do all the time.
Cardio is not my thing.
This is a very high energy dance. How did you cope with it?
I didn't. I was struggled, didn't I? I was out of breath the entire time. The key thing for me was jelly beans. Jelly beans, jelly beans, jelly beans. It's the magic beans, you know?
More jelly beans, more coffees.
On the hour, every hour. Like, Johannes had to fuel me more than ever, didn't you? You were like, okay, you need to go and eat now, babe, because I kept glazing over.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it, and I think the thing with the Charleston is, like, if you don't enjoy it and give it your all, it looks naff.
Exactly.
So Johannes was like, you're going to have to enjoy this.
And be giddy.
No
no
options.
choice.
No options. You also had a prop because we had baguetteography. Hey, Strictly First. Thank you very much. Yes. Now, you're used to baking, but are you used to dancing with a baguette? Because that was totally different.
I've never danced with a baguette, actually, so it's quite nice to bring, you know, my previous life into my current life. And, you know, carbohydrates, they're for the win, aren't they?
The carbohydrates are the energy
We need our
boosters.
carbs.
Jojo, 2 10s from the judges.
Yeah.
Amazing comments. I mean, it was just such a phenomenal comments from every single one of them. What did you make of it?
I am over the moon, as you can imagine. To be on this point with this gentleman, it's just incredible. And kudos to him for all his hard work. So I am just like chuffed to bits.
I don't have a choice in it.
You didn't have a choice.
He whips that whip and makes me do it.
And then Jojo, Craig is the only one that hasn't given you a 10.
Oh, he's making us sweat for it.
What do you think? Yeah, what do you think you need to do to get that 10? What's missing?
Wouldn't like to say. What do we need to do to get
MJ, moving on.
Craig? Hey, what do we need? I think we need just to keep pushing ourselves each week, because I know that even in that Charleston, I was still a little bit reserved. I could have given it more, definitely. I know. Watching it back, I know I could have given it even more. Yeah. So what do you think we need to do?
Babe, we just keep on doing what we're doing. eventually Craig will come to the party.
It will come. He's gonna come soon. I feel it. She's already getting the 10, so we're going in the right direction. Claudia, you talked about it when you were upstairs. You were in the audience 9 years ago watching the show. Did you have an inkling at that time? Do you know what? I'm actually gonna do this show someday. I feel it happening.
I always have wanted to do Strictly ever since like the first ever episode, but when I actually watched it live, I realised how scary it must be. And I thought,
you do look a little bit like, what are they doing?
I was like, what, 23 years old there? So it was nearly 10 years ago. But I thought it was fabulous, but it made me afraid. I wouldn't have been ready for that until now because it is a scary thing to do, isn't it?
Yes. We have a most gorgeous message for you from your biggest fan ever. This is 7-year-old Khan. You need to see this.
Hi, John and Johannes. You're my favourite couple because you're so talented and you have so much fun. Good luck on Saturday.
Oh, thank you, baby.
How nice is that? How does it make you feel when you see a gorgeous message like that?
Oh, it's what we need, isn't it?
People are like, stop crying, Johannes. But it does. It just makes me well up. It's beautiful.
It is. Let's move on to the next dance, though, because I'm excited. We got another fast-paced one, because you're doing the quick step to this song. I can tell from that reaction. How is it going?
Well, my ankles are sore. We keep banging knees, don't we? I mean, if you don't get it right, it's a very clumsy dance, the quick step, isn't it? It's
True.
I mean, it is a quick step. No wonder it's called that. It's very, very fast.
It's very quick.
I love it. But, you know, again, it's more cardiovascular, and I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
I just want to do something where I'm just lifting Johannes up, maybe. Or my head.
I'm sure Johannes wouldn't mind. He's like, yes! But listen, the quick step, you've got to stay in hold a lot of the time. It's a big part of the quick step. Yeah. And as you just said there's so many steps. The synchronicity has to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So is that difficult for the two of you? You're quite tall.
Tall, boy. And that's the thing. That's what we were busy trying to discuss.
As female role a lot in this dance. So to have that bent, like slightly bent
Welcome,
to one
honey.
side.
Welcome. Just saying.
I don't know how you gals do it. I mean, it's painful.
It is.
And my lower back is sore. My ribs are sore. We keep banging knees.
I have faith in you, though. I really do think you're going to get there. You have not disappointed yet, so you're not going to do it with this one. I put that in the universe. Put that out there, everybody, okay? Yeah. It's Halloween week. We've got big costumes, big ideas, big looks. Can you tell us anything about what's going on with your looks for this weekend?
We're going to be mischievous little werewolves.
Absolutely, and that is exciting. We wear wolves.
Now, are you going to be like cute and shy little werewolves, or are you going to come to the party?
Wow, that would eventually come to the party.
At the minute, I'm more of like a... I like a belly rub at the minute, but I need to be ferocious, so we'll get there.
You will be ferocious. I have all the faith in the two. I love the two of you so much.
Thank
you are
very
such
much.
a joy to watch every week, and honestly, I really mean that from my heart. So good luck to the two of you.
Thank you.
John and Johannes, everybody. Are you ready for this? It's a warning, because on Friday, the boss is going to be here. I know, don't panic. Yes, head judge Shirley Ballas will be in this very studio answering your questions. So, what do you want to know? Whether it's about the pressure of having to decide a vote on who stays or who goes, or who will she think is going to be in the final? Send us all those questions. Get in touch with us. You can send your questions via Twitter using the hashtag #ItTakes2, or email us at ittakes2@bbc.co.uk. Of course, you can send in videos asking a question, but remember the golden rule. How should it be filmed? Landscape! Thank you, boys.
Landscape!
Oh, I've taught you so well. I'm so proud. But speaking of portraits, one of this weekend's professional group routines revolves around a very spooky painting in a haunted house. Here's a little sneak peek. Oh, I got goosebumps. I can't wait to find out. Now, it's time to have a little stretch and get up off that sofa and get ready to learn some moves with moi, because it's Manrara's masterclass. If you missed last Wednesday, where were you? The amazing Ashley Roberts helped me teach the salsa. Thank you so much to the people at home who sent in their videos as well. Here's Millie giving her best kicks and flicks, because I'll be teaching you the basics of the jive tonight. It's what Dan and Nadia are dancing on Saturday night, so I hope they're watching wherever they are. And here to help me is a Strictly finalist who is very familiar with this dance. His jive was so nice, he danced it twice. I rhymed. It's Karim, 0L.
It's lovely to see you. Thank you for having me. What an honour to be doing Manrara's masterclass.
Oh, stop it, darling. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Listen, have you been watching the series?
Of course I have.
What do you think of the couples?
Honestly, really, really strong year. Cannot figure out who's going to make it to the final. I'm already anxious to find out who's going to do it, but I love Rose and Giovanni. I just love their partnership. You can tell she's a really hard worker. I just think she's brilliant. And of course, my good friend Reese.
Reese, come on, we love Reese.
He's my good friend, CBBC fellow colleague, so obviously I'm rooting for him too. But honestly, it could go to anyone. They're all phenomenal.
They're all amazing. Phenomenal. You did an epic jive in 2019. Can we just talk about that for a second? You were insane. Do you remember any of it? Do you remember?
Music's always cool. It's such a feel-good dance. So like, it gets me going.
I do love a good jive. Well, listen, you've been doing your homework and setting a perfect example for all the kids at CBBC, right?
Of course, always.
And you've got some stats for us. Are you ready?
I'm ready, I'm ready.
Okay, so we know so far we've done 5 jives on the series so far.
Yeah.
How many in the entire Strictly history? I want to see all of you on your feet in the studio. Ready?
They are.
Okay.
I'm big
the
things.
jive basic starts with our left foot going back. So we're going to go back on the left foot, rock back forward onto the right. And then we do what's called a triple step, which is a side on the left, close, side on the left, and then again to the right. Side, close, side, all right?
Yeah.
So let's try that again. We go back on the left. Back, replace, triple step, triple step. Very nice, Karim. Is it coming back?
I'm coming back.
Our second exercise and step for the day is jive flicks. Oh. Jive flicks are you did these really, really good, actually. So for the jive flicks, I want you to flick the foot forward, pop that knee up, and 10. Another 10 for Karim. Karim, thank you for being such a fantastic Manrara's Masterclass co-host today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Lovely.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
And if you've enjoyed that, don't forget to send me a video of yourself giving it a go at home. I'm still out of breath. I know, right? You can send them in. Okay, now, thank you for joining me. Now, wait. My final partnership of the evening played a couple in a turbulent relationship on Saturday. Don't talk to me. But their Viennese waltz was nothing but smooth sailing and embarked them to take home Mozi's only 10 of the night. Whoa, Rose and Giovanni, hello. I'm not gonna lie, goosebumps watching that back. It was such a beautiful dance. You started off signing. How did you feel, Rose, doing that?
I just love to show my language and to incorporate it into the dance. I think it's very special for me. And it's down to Giovanni. He's the one that came up with the idea. I didn't thought of it.
Yeah. And Giovanni,
that's why I'm here.
Well, we hope he's a professional, everybody. We hope. But why was it so important to you, Giovanni, to bring in the sign language?
I think we've been talking a lot, you know, for the fact that, you know, way. Yeah. And I asked if I have a permission to do something like this in the dance, and she said yes. So
it was really special. It was so special. It was in the news that the search for sign language increased by 488% after people watch your performance on the night. Does that not feel special?
Yeah, that's the whole point I'm on this show.
Yeah. Oh.
That's amazing. But hopefully they actually will learn this time.
Now, at the end of your routine, the relationship status was a bit broken up, shall we say.
Yeah.
She walked away, she's left you, Giovanni. Are we back together this week?
Not yet. Not yet. This week we're dancing.
But I'm in control this time.
Hey!
So this week we're dancing the tango.
We're going to get to the tango. I'm excited to hear about that.
Yeah.
But I want to talk a little bit more about the Viennese waltz because it was just so beautiful. Now, the judges loved it. It was your highest scoring number yet. Shirley says she went down memory lane and everything. Those scores.
I feel like it's really nice because it's a special dance for me when the sign language is involved. So for them to come in on that, it means a lot. It's really nice. I appreciate it. It's nice to have a high score.
Yeah, and not just a high score, but some amazing comments online as well, because Matthew Bourne, the Swan Lake director, Sir Matthew Bourne, he posted this. Ready? This was so original and touching. Bravo! A message from the night of the realm.
So nice to have a comment from him.
Now, Giovanni, we saw on the results show that you have a very interesting new sign name for you. Can you do it for us again, Rose? What is it? And it means lizard. Lizard. So we've spoken to some scientists, we've gathered some thoughts together, and we had a painter come in and kind of put an image together. So let's see if this is a good resemblance. I see that you wore the green as well.
And you wore green, Karim. You're a lizard.
So Giovanni, can you give us your best impression of a lizard?
I mean, it's smiling there, so... there you go, that's my smiling version.
No. Do your that face.
Do that face.
Just with the eye. Yeah.
Look to
and
camera.
then when it comes down.
Oh, wow. I would not want... Lovely. I see the resemblance. I see the resemblance. Okay, now let's talk about the tango now. Right. You are doing the tango on Halloween week, and you are doing it to this tune. What were your first thoughts when you got into the tango? Because it's a very different style for you. You've not done anything intense and passionate yet.
Yeah. Because I've done 2 ballroom, and they were quite floaty, but this is not floaty at all. It's very sharp, and my neck, I feel like rather than being so floppy.
Definitely. And Giovanni, this is now another ballroom dance where she's not looking at you again, which we know in the past when we've spoken can be quite difficult. Do you feel that it's becoming much more of a partnership? She's really taking your lead? It's really coming together, or no?
No.
No, very quick to say no.
No, just because this is a completely different dance. Obviously, usually you stay in position, as you know, for the whole ballroom dancer, you stay there. Sometimes you just move your head. But because in tango you have to go out and in from position, from head. So that's the problem that we found at the moment, because you go out of the position, then you come back, you lose again. So we have to stop again and do again the same thing. So we get there. We get there.
You've got one more day. You've got one more day.
Yeah.
I need to ask about you, Rose, because, you know, Giovanni's been known to be top of the leaderboard on Halloween week. I'm sure he's told you, if I know him well enough. Do you feel the pressure going into the weekend?
I am just going to forget about it and just focus on this week, do the tango and hope for a best.
Yes.
Well done.
This is the right attitude, don't you think?
But if I'm not top of leaderboard this week, we'll be very upset on Monday.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Okay.
No pressure still.
No pressure.
But it's funny because he did say to me that you never have anything less than a 5, and I gave you a 4.
That's okay. That was week 1. It's too far away.
Yeah.
So anything can happen.
Yeah.
But I'm aiming to be the first, hopefully.
You're aiming. Fingers crossed. I think you will, Rose. You've been doing so good. So good luck. I cannot wait to watch you. Lizard Giovanni and Rose, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the two of you. That's it from me tonight. Thank you.